to take a fight at short A, just in case someone's there. Clear close. Clear close again on the other side of this box. Be careful of someone tucked in this corner here. So it's probably a good idea to peek long first, make sure no one's taking the long angle, and then get up close to it, the angle if you can, and then just clear it like this. A lot of people like to sit someone here if they can push up this far, and then they'll rotate everyone off of A. Once that's clear, then you gotta clear long too, so be cautious of close right and close left.
Not bad. Pretty good exercise. Dang, they hold ang. I would've clapped. I would've got clapped. Let's reset that. I know people pinch angles, but come on, bro. That's just ridiculous. The man wasn't even showing himself once. I'm not gonna lie, I would've got clapped right there. To be honest. He would have sent me to the lobby. Almost got a 2-star. Certified. What certified?
Once you have control of A lobby, if you want to take long A, it's pretty simple just because there isn't too many spots that you need to look out for. It's it's not uncommon for someone to be here spotting or even jump spotting just to get information, and someone tucked in the corner here. And then once you get up close, if you want to peek in heaven or even close left or close right here. So the clear would look something like this. You would run up here, walk, make sure no one's peeking this, so hold it. I would clear it from the right hand side, like where this wall is. Once you get up close, then you can start to clear these corners, just to isolate the gunfights. When you're starting to peek into A, clear the close corner, then move to default and heaven. And it would be something like this.
Pretty simple, ain't it? Not bad. Now I'm with moving targets. At times, moving targets can really be easier than still targets, because they kind of move themselves out of position. Sometimes being a firm target is an advantage because you kind of get the drop on them, opposed to moving and having to adjust your shot to land. I actually just got mad at myself for even attempting that body shot. This is unacceptable Valorant play. Gameplay, I mean. Dang. That straight up was just potatoing right there. Alright, I got 2 stars. I'm not mad with 2 stars though, because I'm learning. I'm not mad with it at all. I think so far I only got 1 star. And that was on one of these right here. They straight better than Valorant players. That's the way it should be though, if you're training a master strafer, so you can just clap when need be. Dang, homie, I just spawned in. The goal in Valorant that I realized is to isolate your fights. Like he mentioned too. If you can get 1v1s versus a whole team, you got the more chance of actually winning, opposed to taking everybody else on at the same time. I don't think I passed this one, honestly. Something about this them shooting at you just kind of like confuses you. I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna go at least a 2, which is not hard at all.
if you decide to go short A after you cleared A lobby, it's a bit more complex than just going long, just because there's a lot of nooks and crannies here. The pathways are really tight, but what you have to watch out for is sewer on the left-hand side, someone close left and close right. These are like really common shotgun spots. Someone peeking from short A on top of the box or on the ground, and then someone tucked in this right-hand corner here. So if you were to come clear it, make sure no one's on the right, or on the left, sorry. Make sure no one's on the left-hand side first. Once that's clear, you can start to take these fights here. Adjust your crosshair for someone peeking in. Clear the right-hand side as well. And then watch out for someone close left and close right. And then as you make your way up here, just make sure no one's on the right-hand side here. Before and then someone tucked in this right on the right. It's here. Adjust your crosshair for someone. Once that's clear, you can start to take these fights here. Adjust your crosshair. For someone peeking in, clear the right-hand side as well. And then watch out for someone close left and close right. And then as you make your way up here, just make sure no one's on the right-hand side here before peeking sight. regardless of whether you're taking a site from long or short, you still have to worry about enemies in the same spots, regardless. So common spots are someone tucked in the corner at long, someone playing the default box or anywhere behind it, someone in hell, someone in heaven, anywhere along graffiti, so this is the left-hand side here, someone peeking lower CT. So if you want to take this from short, I would peek into it and slice the pie basically, so don't expose yourself to too many angles at once. But the peek would look something like this. You would come up short, and this is assuming that this has already been cleared, so you don't have to worry about it. I would peek the default box first, make sure no one's there, adjust my crosshair for heaven, make sure no one's peeking heaven, then move to the left side of the default box, and then start to peek CT, and then get up closer here, and then you can clear graffiti, and then as you run out, you can clear the right-hand side. But you would still need to take control of the site, so you would have to clear back site, so you would come over here, clear back site, and then clear hell too. And then just be careful, if you do want to peek through CT, there's always someone that likes to hold this angle here.
Alright, so let's go to exit. That's really good. The reason why I exited out of that, I actually wanted to do a different kind of plan. I was actually looking forward to doing oh man, I gotta open that up. I was looking forward to doing a different map because I haven't played Haven in a long time. I actually don't even know if Haven is even in. I don't even know if Haven's still in comp. How long it's been since we played it. They might have taken it off. So yeah, we're definitely better than we've ever been. We actually were S3, other than that little decline that we had. But we're trying to figure it out. I've been getting on like being real tired and whatnot, so hey, that could have an effect. But let's see. I really want to do a different map that I actually play a lot. There's certain maps that I actually would like to try. Body shot misses. There was another exercise that I really liked. It was like a map. Defender. No. Let's see if this is the exercise. I like how they mimic the footsteps. And another thing I wanted to use was actually the Vandal. So this is my crosshair plate. Increase 70%. We'll let us see that. Moving accuracy 100%. So yeah, my crosshair placement is getting good. So we like to see. Three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. My accuracy was just. Let's pull that one again. I started blasting at the end. You play Lotus a lot. Excuse me. are way too many targets. Like, holy moly. There are way too many targets. Yo, Benny! What it do, baby? What's going on, homie? What's going on? Yo, I'm just out here trying to perfect my craft. So I said I want to get good with Valorant, and I've been progressing, bro. I made it to S3, almost gold 1, which is pretty good, to be honest, in my opinion. So I got the aim part down. I have the premium, so I'm like, yo, since I'm paying for premium, I might as well just finish up a small little course just to get me on track.
Hello, I'm Ron Rambo Kim, and welcome to the FPS Movement course. I've designed this course to train the different techniques and skills that you'll need for your FPS games. There are 3 different tasks, varying difficulty levels, so you can train at your own pace. The 3 tasks are strafe peeking, offensive movement, and finishing with evasive movement. Throughout the course, I'm going to show and explain what the proper techniques are and how they'll take you to the next level. So if you're ready to get started, let's warm up those hands and work on your moves.
Let's warm up those hands and work on your moves. Whoa, pause. I just caught on.
All right, so here is strafe peek easy. So we have 4 corridors or 4 little hallways, 4 gaps that you can see between.
He sounds like 3 for 3 guilty spark. Halo reference. Only Halo players get it.
The crosshair is centered with this middle wall here and this middle line. And we're simply going to be using our strafe keys left and right on keyboard to move our crosshair. So as you can see, I don't have any mouse movement, and simply by pressing my movement keys, the crosshair moves a lot. And this is what we're going to be practicing now. So there's 3 different drills. The first one is called the wall to wall, and we're going to be strafing to the left wall, to the right wall. And then when we see the target, we're going to shoot it. So I'm literally jamming myself into the wall. And then when I see the target, I'm going to shoot it whenever I can. So one thing I want to mention is, say if the target is way over here. So say if I hit this left wall and then I clear the second, third, well, the process of elimination, the target is going to be on this 4th one. So at this time, this is where you can use your reaction speed to shoot it quickly. So for example, it looks like this. Okay, so that's the wall-to-wall drill. This is going to be more for the beginners. The second drill I want you to do is called the pump drill. So what we're going to do is we're going to spot the target, we're going to reverse our movement, and then shoot the target again. So let me just show you what that looks like. So I'm not shooting on the first time, I'm shooting on the second time. So you could see here. So what this is going to do, this is commonly known as jiggle peeking in games. This is where you are spotting to see if an opponent is sitting at an angle or gap. You're just showing your elbow to maybe bait out a shot or just get info that they're there, and then we're peeking on the second time. So if you get really good at it, what you could do is, say for example this one right here, right? So this one is process elimination. So if we see this target, if we just see just the elbow, not only is it good information that we're scouting the opponent, but we're only showing an elbow as well. So we are eliminating a little bit of vulnerability by just efficiently peeking. So let me show you an example of a good way and a bad way of doing this double pump. So a good way would be getting information right here. So we see that, right? We see the little elbow, and then we're shooting it instantly. So we're not giving the opponent any time to shoot us. So again, another good example would be right there. I see just enough of the elbow. So this one, I would have to either get super greedy and try to shoot this little pixel spot, or I could go out here. So let me show you. So we got info, right? We got info. Let's say we're forward peeking, and then we're shooting as soon as we give enough line of sight for us. So let me just do it a couple times here without talking. All right, so that's the double pump drill. The third and final one is simply just reacting and shooting as soon as you see the target. So again, there's no mouse movement. It's going to be only keyboard. So I'm getting a little greedy here and missing. I'm shooting a little too fast before I'm allowing my movement key to line up the crosshair.
It's not the endless. He said he wanted I think this one just goes. Oh no, hold on. I'm gonna reset. He said purposely not to use the mouse at all. And I gotta get into that habit of actually not moving the mouse. definitely got that down. I'm him. I'm Himmy of the hymns. 87. Top 12.
Alright, so here is strafe peek hard. Just like the first task, I want you to make sure that your crosshair is lined up with this middle wall and this middle line.
3
now
for
we're
3,
going to be doing the
guilty
exact
spot.
same 3 drills.
Ayo,
Doing
Beanie,
wall
you
to
down
wall.
for some Fortnite later,
We're
bro?
going to be strafing left and right, making sure that our bodies are physically touching the left and right wall, and then shooting the target as we're changing directions. So this one, I'm whiffing a lot because it's just the elbow. And that's going to be just like in real game situations, right? Sometimes you're only just going to have like a little bit of elbow. So now we're going to do the double pump drill. So again, we're not shooting on the first time. And we're spotting the target. See, I'm double pumping. And look at the spacing too. It's pretty much the exact same. I'm not going here and then going far. I'm not going short. It's the exact same amount of spacing. So I'm spotting, I'm getting information that the target is there. Then I'm reversing that movement and then simply using my left and right strafe key to move my crosshair. And then the third and final is simply just shooting it as fast as you can, as much as you can. So my movement keys are constantly being pressed, left, right, left, right. I'm getting information of where the target is. And trying to find that timing where when the crosshair does line up with the target, I'm clicking. Sometimes I'm getting a trap here where I'm shooting too fast and I'm being impatient. So at first, if you're a beginner, if it takes you a few double, even triple pumps to get that crosshair on the target, that's fine. So go for accuracy first and then speed.
Simple. Easy peasy.
Welcome to defensive only movement. So I'll go ahead and play the task here. And as you can see, the bot is going to be shooting fireballs at us. And there's going to be high demand on us to constantly press our movement keys. Left, right, left, right, left, right. If we are too predictable, the bot has a system built in to read our path and shoot us. So we want to be dodging as much as we can by reading the visuals and how the bot is moving. This is going to be very similar to in-game situations where it's a pistol or rifle and both of you are just kind of stuck in the open, and there's going to be this game of dodging, moving, trying to dodge each other's shots, and then also being able to use your movement to help with crosshair placement. And as I said before, we don't have to put our crosshair on the target. We're going to be working on that later in those other tasks. So if you're a beginner, focus mostly just on your movement. Reading the trajectory, reading the visuals, and then using your movement to constantly dodge those projectiles.
Defense only. actually him.
All right, so here is defensive flicking. So this one is going to be the more difficult of the 3 tasks, and we're going to be needing to shoot the bot 3 times in the head in order to take it out. And if you're a beginner here, I would say try to find a cadence and a timing for your fire shot that feels comfortable for you. A trap that you may be getting into is you want to take it out really fast, so you spam the clicks really quick, and it kind of gets you in this pattern where you feel rushed and you're not very accurate because you're trying to rush the shot. So this is a click timing that feels comfortable with me. It's just like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yours might be 1, 2, and 3. So focus more on accuracy at first and then go for speed. And then obviously in the end game, we want speed and accuracy. So focus on just lining up that cross. Be patient.
All right, these combat exercises are cake to me. I'm not gonna lie. These are things that I excel at already. What is this that, let's see. Not the negative, homie. 10, bro. He is the Hemi of the Hems. From negative to top 10.
All right, here is defensive tracking. So this time we will be needing to place the crosshair on the bot's head in order to take it out. And we're stacking two different skills here of defensive movement, dodging the projectiles, and also using our movement keys to assist us with tracking on the bot's head. So this time I'm going to be using my A and D on the keyboard, my left and right movement keys constantly. So especially for these long range fights, I'm going to be essentially, it's going to sound like click, 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 click. As you can see on my screen, there's constant movement left and right because it does help with those micro adjustments. So those long range fights when you don't really need to adjust your crosshair that much, your movement keys help and assist a whole lot. So that's what I want you to focus on here. Once you get the crosshair on the bot's head, obviously use your mouse hand on PC to assist with the tracking. So when I have it lined up and it's pretty much right on the bot's head, to make those small micro adjustments if I'm off to the left or right side.
This is good stuff right here. Good stuff. I was not dodging at all right there. That's funny. Let's run this one back. Let me show them on the right weapon too, because I did change the little song. Target game skins. No. I didn't change nothing but the skin, right? So it wasn't this, right? Yeah, that was definitely a shadow. It's definitely a shadow. We gotta at least get 1 star, bro, before I leave this one alone. Okay, we did manage to get that. My hand's starting to get tired. 61% into it. Let's see what he has to say this time. Okay.
All right, so here is Strafe Peak Easy. So we have 4 corridors or 4 little hallways, 4 gaps that you can see between. And what I want you to do is make sure that your crosshair is centered with this middle wall here, this middle line. And we're simply going to be using our strafe keys left and right on keyboard to move our crosshair. So as you can see, I don't have any mouse movement, and simply by pressing my movement keys, the crosshair moves a lot. And this is what we're going to be practicing now. So, all right, welcome to Offensive Easy towards the left side. There's going to be a left side and a right side. And the way this task works is that it's going to be a circle, and we're going to be circling and moving offensively, holding the W key and the strafe key to move around, peek the angles, and keep our crosshair right at the edge as we're revealing the angle and reacting as soon as we see the target. The first drill I want you to do is the wide drill. So keeping the angle wide, keeping your back near this back wall, and peeking and moving offensively like this. One thing you can't do, these red walls prevent you from surfing, so you can't cheat and just hold your back against the wall like this, otherwise you're going to get stuck. So we want to avoid these red walls, swing wide, and what I'm doing is I'm holding the forward key and the left strafe key, and as I'm turning and moving around, I'm gradually bending my wrist to keep my crosshair in place. If I don't have any mouse movement, I'm just going to run into the wall and the crosshair is not going to be at the right place. So it's this combination of holding left, forward, and gradually moving my hand to the right. And then whenever I run out of space, what I'm doing is lifting my hand off the mouse pad, bending my wrist back to the left so I can create more space, and then I'm doing that smooth left to right motion. So there's 2 ways to do this. You can do it a little jittery like this. Jittery, I guess, like it's not smooth. Some people like to do this kind of flicking motion. It's like flick, 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 flick. So it's not smooth like this, like a gradual peak. Some people like to do this. And that's going to be up to your preference. And if you're an arm player where you can do it gradually, some people are only going to have their wrists on the pad. So that's personal preference. But the key thing here is to combine your movement key with your wrist movement as you're holding the angles wide and keeping your back against the wall like this, okay? So the second drill I want you to do is the close peek. So instead of keeping our back against this, we want to actually be closer to this center column. So as we're going here, there's going to be more demand for our wrist to move a little faster. And if we're tight with our mouse and our movement key, we're able to circle fast like this. And as you can see here, sometimes I'm doing a flick because depending on where the bot is, if the bot is going to be close to this right wall, we're going to have to do a flick. If it's a little bit deeper, we can keep our crosshair in place. So let me go ahead and just focus here and just show you what it looks like. So as you can see here, it's a gradual movement, combination of my offensive movement keys, and then flicking my wrist whenever I see the target. All right, now the third and final drill you can do is a wide peek or a wide swing and a flick. So we're going to get up to this wall, peek out, and shoot. Get up to this wall, peek, and shoot. Just like the strafe gap peek, we talked about how your left and right movement keys move your crosshairs a lot. So this time we're combining both. We're combining the strafe peek, and we're combining our mouse movement, reacting to the target when we see it. All right, so 3 drills. The wide, like this, keeping your back against the wall, trying to be smooth if you can. The close, and then the wide swing.
That's very smart. They need to give me. They should give me 5 minutes in between to do all the different peaks wide. The accuracy was so bad on that one. replay that one. Everywhere you look, it's so hard. Whoa. All right. That's what we like to see, man.
Hello, I'm Ron Rambo Kim, and welcome to the FPS Movement course.
Rambo,
I've designed this course
backwards, really. Oh, this is another one? Oh, this is right side now, okay. Rambo Kim. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the fact that they're making me go this way, because this is, I don't normally strafe this way, so it feels kind of weird. But I guarantee if I did this more often, it'd be more smooth, which is always a bonus. If you didn't know. Wow. $260, run it back one more time until we get a little bit more smooth enough to get 360. I mean, I bet if I did it up close, I'd get 360 easy. So that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I feel like close is more of a reflex that I wanna be able to grasp. With the left peeking. Snap. Sweet.
All right, welcome to offensive peek towards the right side. So let me just run through this and show you what it looks like. So as you can see here, the hallway is going to be a lot more narrow, more demand on us to be more precise and crisp with our movement, making sure we're not hitting these red walls as we're circling the beam here. And I'm doing the wide drill right here where I'm keeping wide, keeping my back as closest to this back wall as I can, blending my mouse movement and my movement keys to keep my crosshair right at the edge as I'm revealing the corner, lifting my mouse when I need more space, bending my wrist back to the left when I run out of space towards the right side. And now the close drill, keeping close to the wall, higher demand on reaction speed and movement to be crisp, more wrist flicks as well in case you swing out and you miss your first shots. And then a wall, and then the opponent peeks out, and then you've got to react quickly. All right, so the wide.
Same thing from the other one, but this is one arrow. definitely more of a challenge to. Oh boy, definitely a lot harder than it looks. I'll tell you that. Nice.
Hello, I'm Ron Rambo Kim, and
We already met, Rombo. Oh, I have 2 more left. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I thought I seen that right. This is the last couple bit of exercises. Offensive on left swing. It's getting more fluid and more natural. So after this little 30-minute warm-up, I'm about to run a ranked and put a little bit of this to use. Next time I run aim lab, I'm gonna do the intermediate one, and so on and so forth. Just gonna take the time to master the basics of hey, damn, he was giving me trouble. Oop, 340, one more time. I bet it was that last one that got me, not the last one, but the one I got stuck on. Yes, yo, on the dot, 336, 6 over, 55. Not bad. This is the last exercise. Oh, this is just recapping. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Rambo Kim. That is beautiful. Okay, so we got that completed. That's in the bag. Wow, what happened to Twitch? Interesting. Alright, so we got that. Interesting. Directional tracking. Alright. We're definitely gonna come in and finish these up. So far we got Dylan moving targets, defending from one side. This one is what I actually wanted to play. This is actually one of my favorite tasks. I was looking for this task right here, bro. Yo, my high score is 728. Oh, what am I doing? What's my first score though? That's the question. 547. That means I could definitely do a lot better than that. Come on. I bet I was probably warmed up then. $772. Yo, 6 off of the. I said 6. 8 off of the mark that we wanted to. 778. So that one was a freebie. Let's get 3 stars and dip out of here, bro. One time. Good try, good try. Hey, 778, not bad, bro. Not bad, not bad. All right, I'm feeling good right now. Feeling pretty good. Let's take a look at that ranked. It's been a fat minute since I played. Is it? If it's 2 days, 2 days left of ranked. All right, boys, let's dip. Let's play some Valdez, man. You said pro gamer. We trying, homie.
I mean, I've never liked him. Like, you've got to remember, like, he was overweight. Like, there was a weight limit.
Yo, I could really launch from Razor like that.
And he was over.
Yo, I'm launching from Razor. It's crazy. That's lit though. So, I got some bad news, boys. Some pretty bad news. My Ethernet is down. My Ethernet is broken, and we're in the middle of a storm. So, I mean, the storm already passed, but everything's closed. Everything's closing in. Yo, I had PUBG open. Nah, not for real, bro. It was a tornado. A tornado that came down. I'm talking like, bro. I went to work. My job doesn't have any power, bro. I had to go back home. Like, bro, power lines down. Like, street lights down. Like, it's crazy out there. I live a little bit away from the city, so like, I'm good. I actually have power, but most of it where I'm at right now is no power. No cap. I'm actually supposed to be at work right now. Well, I should just be getting off somewhere around now. But yeah, no, it's crazy out there, bro. Yo, you know it's bad when Walmart has no power. Like, yo. Yeah. Bro, I went to bed and there's no like trees directly like in front of me to where to lean over, but like the wind was winding, bro. I woke up to it. I got a pretty big window too. Pretty big window. Crazy, dog. Crazy. Anyways, I'm about to start up this Valorant. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart stream because I want to take that aim lab clip and I want to edit it and finally drop some content on here. So I'll be